Putin wants to test the Satan II missile. Should we be scared? Satan II is the world's biggest ballistic missile. It's part of Russia's strategic nuclear arsenal. The 220 tons missile is fairly new. In fact, it's only been tested once, in April 2022, but there are rumors about its imminent deployment. Let's take a closer look. Satan is the missile's native reporting name. The official Russian designation is RS-28 Sarmat. Recently, the Russian news agency TASS ran a report.
The 1st Sarmat Regiment will go on combat duty as part of the Ujur missile formation of the Strategic Missile Forces in December of this year.
The report said it would be experimental combat duty. It also mentioned flight testing, stating,
"It would require several more launches, including via the South Pole."
The mention of the South Pole was quickly removed, but it remains accessible in cached versions. According to the Russian Defense Ministry,
Sarmat is the most powerful missile with the longest range of destruction of targets in the world. It will significantly increase the combat power of our country's strategic nuclear forces.
Satan II is supposedly hypersonic as well. It measures approximately 116 feet in length. It can carry 15 light nuclear warheads at once. They're arranged as multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles. This means a single missile can hit multiple targets at once. It has a reported range of 11,000 miles. It can attack via fractional orbit to approach targets. This is why the South Pole part was removed. Satan II could approach the US by the South Pole. It would bypass existing missile detection and defense systems. Satan II was developed as a successor to the original Satan. That ICBM was officially called the R-36 Voyevoda. The R-36 could only carry 10 warheads. Its maximum range was just 9,940 miles. Russia calls Satan II a next-generation missile. Alexei Zhurolyov, a Russian defense official, said,
"If the United States threatens our state, it's good. Here is the Sarmat for you, and there will be nuclear ashes from you. If you think that Russia should not exist."
The missile was supposedly made using only Russian components. Russia initially planned to finish Sarmat trials in 2021. The missile was to be deployed soon afterward, but several test launches were postponed until 2022. The April test was apparently successful, but another one, in February 2023, was a failure. This alone makes the missile's deployment unlikely. It would need to be tested many more times. But Putin obviously wants to flex his nuclear muscles. Experts say the ICBM should be understood in context. It's an upgraded replacement for an obsolete missile. It changes nothing in the global balance of nuclear power. There's no evidence that it has a hypersonic glide vehicle. Hans Christensen is director of the Nuclear Information Project. He calls Satan II a facelift for the Soviet-era Satan. The Pentagon also doesn't seem to be worried. Last year, John Kirby said of the April test,
"Such testing is routine, and it was not a surprise. It was not deemed to be a threat to the United States or its allies."
Are they bluffing, or do they know something? Let's hope we never get to find out.